Hello, everyone. My name is Matthew Donnelly. I've started a new weblog called Revolutional Sports. I love talking about sports. I'm a diehard sports fan. And today I want to talk about LeBron James. I know he's the most talked about player, and I don't want to outburn anything, but he's the hot topic right now. He just went to Cleveland, and I was wondering if what you guys think about trading to get Kevin Love for Andrew Wiggins. My personal opinion is it would be pretty interesting with LeBron James and Andrew Wiggins on the same court together. That's an extreme amount of athleticism and would give a lot of teams trouble just from an athletic point. I could just imagine LeBron just lobbing a pass up and letting Andrew Wiggins just come down and just sky over everything and slam it. The same with Kyrie Irving, just lobbing it up to LeBron James and Andrew Wiggins. It would be Lob City Part 2. Um, However, you're talking about potential versus automatic 20 plus points and 13 plus rebounds while shooting pretty close to 40% from three. So you're talking about guaranteed success versus just potential. And I do think Andrew Wiggins is going to be a really good player. I think he'll be a shutdown defender, and I can't say for sure how many points that he'll score in his prime, or even within the next 3 or 4 years, because in today's NBA you're starting to see more of a pass oriented like more ball movement nowadays, where you have you just have more ball movement instead of just one or two guys score a majority of the team's points. Unless we're talking about Miami Heat the last 3 years, but that was just like one of them anomaly things that I don't think we'll ever see for a very long time. Uh, so I definitely think that with LeBron being 29 and looking to win as soon as possible, Kevin Love is probably, and he's still young, he's only 25, and I feel like he complements LeBron and Kyrie Irving more than Andrew Wiggins does. And I think that one of the most important things about any team is complementary pieces. So I would definitely trade Wiggins. Um, but I'm not sure if they're probably gonna want more than just Andrew Wiggins. So it'll be interesting to see if they can pull it off. If they do, I'd say the Cleveland Cavaliers are already better than the Miami Heat were last year. Kyrie Irving is already better than what Dwayne Wade was going to give him. His knee's only 50 games a year now, and then whatever he gave him in the playoffs. And don't get me wrong, I think Dwayne Wade is the top 5 shooting guard of all time, but Kyrie Irving at this point can do more for LeBron than Dwayne Wade could. And then Kevin Love, he can do. I feel like he can probably put more production in than Chris Bosh. I definitely think he's better than Chris Bosh, and so does most people. People say that Chris Bosh is a great defensive player. I think he's a solid to good defensive player. You ain't gonna see him locking any power forwards down. You won't see him locking any centers down. So I think that Kevin Love would add more impact than Chris Bosh did. So they'll already, in my opinion, they'll be better than they were last year. Uh, as far as them being able to contend with the San Antonio Spurs, which is what we have to believe, that's another story. Um, you have to assume that with Kawhi Leonard getting another year, that experience that Danny Green and Leonard's going to have, Patty Mills is going to have, it'll largely will it'll be interesting to see if Tim Duncan can continue his masterful ageful career along with Manu. I mean, you don't really know what you're going to get from Manu nowadays from year to year. 2 years ago he was last year was this past year he was excellent. Can Tony Parker stay healthy again? He seems to have issues, so it'll be interesting to see what happens from here. So let me know if you think that they should trade Andrew Wiggins for Kevin Love. If it was a straight up deal.